The Ventra Pro wiring video on using an add-on board or analog output that provides up to 12 0 to 10 volt outputs. It's part number 921458, and to wire it up correctly it requires first of all to be mounted. In this case I've got the older style bracket that mounts it this way. There's also one that goes that way, that would be the newer version, in which case this board will be flipped around as far as which end is which, but you'll still identify the same terminals for mounting it. The kit will come with a cable, so the cable it comes with has both ends have a Molex connector. Now all the connections end up being done when this is powered down. Right now I have it powered up. We would initially have it plug into the interconnect board up here at the very top of the interconnect, just above the digital inputs. There are two of those plugs. They're exactly the same, both provide 12 volts DC. On this connector you do about a 1/4 inch strip on each of them, and these screw terminals, first the plus 12 and then the minus. So in this case we ended up using a cable with the end. You could also do it with just regular signal cable, putting the red and black on that end, and then on the other end you could just use one of the blocks from the interconnect board. In this case I just put the red to the plus 12 and the black to a common, so you'll have to remember that you'll be using like an unused spot on the digital inputs, and then just not using the actual in, you're just pulling the 12 volts power for that. The other thing is that this board acts like its own little station, or an expansion station, or an external box, and so we have communication as well. The blue here is in the second terminal from the right, and then the white is next to it, which will be the D plus and the D minus. And for this short run we don't need a common or a shield or ground. And then we do the same thing into the two spots here. The spot to the left is the D plus and the second one is the D minus.